Just in. Unconfirmed reports of an accident at Southland Park.
I can't find my boy!
Hundreds of family members gathered outside the deserted park today to commemorate the second anniversary of the Southland Park tragedy.
Pending a full investigation of the park's safety
Authorities report at least 30 deaths and close to 100
5
injuries.
years since the tragedy closed the gates of Southland Park, but new evidence
He is
in the
claiming
form-
malicious prosecution and believes he'll be vindicated at
every
last.
penny of his
The
fortune
so-called
defending
Legal
himself
Eagles
from these
dream
lawsuits.
team defending Southland Park owner Joseph.
There were people flying everywhere. Body parts.
And the victims'
blood.
families
Oh my
have
God.
vowed to appeal the decision.
Not guilty.
Cleared of all charges.
Come, a cup of tea, hon? Sitting in the dark won't bring him back, sweetheart.
I would like to place an order.
Welcome to the States, 47. This should be a straightforward operation. We need you to penetrate an abandoned amusement park, locate the owner, and take him out. The target is a Joseph Clarence, also known as Swing King. An accident involving one of the rides at the park a few years back forced him to close it down. Our client has made a special request that the photograph you have in your possession be the last thing the target sees. Mr. Clarence has somehow become involved with a narcotics distribution ring, so the park may still have some amusements. Enjoy the ride, 47.
What the fuck you looking at, Kraken?
I'm here to see Joseph Clarence.
Never heard of him.
Mr. Swing King?
Oh, that sorry-ass dickhead. What the fuck they call you?
Names are for friends, so I don't need one.
Don't you know shit, nigga? Divorce lawyers ain't gonna prosecute your bony black ass. Divorce lawyers don't do shit and fuck a brother over with his big son off. Old swing man, what the fuck that weasel ass motherfucker? Used to be rich. Well, he's both rich now. Exactly why his old lady is divorcing his ass. So you think your cracker's a cop or what? Man, I got to get my ass around some educated motherfuckers. Yeah. He probably a lot. Hold up! Hey! Stop that son bitch!
But it's good.
in here, guys?
What in the name of God is going on in here?
Gotta check you, white bread. Gotta check you, white bread. No weapons past me, motherfucker. Shit's all fucked up. Alright, you cool. What the fuck? Fucking elevator ain't working. Shit, man. Somebody's gotta fix this motherfucker.
I can get the money, sweetie. It's as good as mine already. Mr. Spook's got it. We'll open the park. It'll be like old times. No, just a few more days. You gotta believe me. Don't say that, sunshine. Mr. Spook's gonna come through, baby. He's good for the money. I won't sign the papers. I won't. You gotta give me one more chance. You gotta. Baby cakes? Sunshine? Hello? Oh.
Shit, man. Somebody's gotta fix this motherfucker. Shit's all fucked up. Mash that fucker. What's that?
die, man. Don't kill me.
You ain't gonna win this one, white boy.
It's been a while now, Scoop, and I was just wondering where we were on the whole money thing.
Were you?
Yeah, see, the thing is, if you remember, you know, what we agreed to was it'd just be a short while and you'd pay in cash, and I know what the pressures you were under must be, but the deal is a deal, and I was hoping, you know, maybe you could just pay what we agreed on, even though you've been here for, heck, more than twice as long as we agreed to. But just pay the original amount and move on. Not right away necessarily, but, you know, I'd appreciate it.
No.
Oh.
Fine today, bitch. What you got on underneath all that?
Very, very little.
Oh, yeah. Fine-looking bitch like you don't need no fancy rapping, do she?
Depends.
Hold up! Hey! Stop that son bitch!
My God, what is that?
Who the hell are you? How'd you get in here? Carol Ann!
My client has hired me to show you this photograph.
I don't understand.
My client has asked me to ensure it's the last thing you ever see. Please, look at the photograph, Mr. Clarence.
Oh, please. Haven't I suffered enough? Don't you think I know how much
got an intruder scoop. Some motherfucker busted in on Jay-Z's watch.
You know, I don't like uninvited guests.
I was gonna bust a cap in his ass scoops. But I remember what you were saying about playing it cool, yo. And I tried to play it cool, but the cracker got
Yeah. Rick Henderson, first edition?
He's expecting you. This way.
Rick Henderson. I've been looking forward to this.
As have I, Mr. Alexander.
Don't let's stand on ceremony. Call me Jack.
Rick.
Make yourself comfortable, Rick. I'll be right with you. I admire your work. Real journalism.
Thanks. I thought we'd start with your thoughts on the White House attack, then discuss your tenure as director of the FBI, post-retirement reflections, whatever, and...
Rick.
Or if you want to sound off on politics...
Rick, my apologies. This interview about me is just a cover for a more sensitive story. I'm sorry to have lured you here under false pretenses, but I couldn't risk a leak.
I'm not sure I understand.
Don't worry. It's the scoop of the century.
If I had a dime for every time I heard that...
Listen, please. It begins with a little incident at a vineyard in Chile that caught my eye some time ago. This was a family business. Fernando Delgado and his son Manuel. Well-liked, hard-working men. Have a look at the folder.
Hello, 47. Your next target's in Chile. His name is Fernando Delgado. Used to be a colonel in Pinochet's intelligence service. Now he's running a cocaine factory under cover of a vineyard. Satellite imaging suggests the lab is underground. Fernando's son Manuel is on the coke trade, so to make it look like a drug hit, you'll have to take him out too. We'll get you in with a pensioners club from Santiago for the big celebrity unveiling of Delgado's new wine label named for 80s B action star Rex Stanton. There'll be at least one TV crew on hand, so keep an eye on them and their cameras. Delgado's got a seaplane, and that may be your best way to get out in a pinch. Hello, 47. Your next target's in Chile.
propiedad privada, amigo. Lárgate. ¿Qué diablos? ¡Al ataque!
La estrella de cine norteamericano Rex Stanton se presentará en la fiesta del delgado.
¿Quién hizo esto?
The scoop of the century is a couple of wine guys getting whacked in Chile?
It wasn't the victims that caught my eye. It was their killer. I believed it was Mr. 47.
The bald killer clone? Come on, Jack. He's an urban legend. Even the CIA and your own FBI say he doesn't exist.
We say a lot of things, Rick. It's part of the job. Delgado was a very successful man. Successful men in that part of the world tend to be, well, call it security conscious. Not many people could have done this thing solo.
So you went running after a myth?
Myth? No. It merely caught my attention. One of my CIA friends was also intrigued. The opera incident heightened our curiosity. Have a look.
Hello, 47. We've got some business at the Paris Opera. There are two targets, the famous tenor and Richard Delahunt, the American ambassador to the Vatican. Our client claims they're behind a prostitution ring trafficking in boys and girls from Eastern Europe. Tosca is still in rehearsal, so there's plenty of activity at the Opera House and you shouldn't be too conspicuous. Ambassador Delahunt watches most rehearsals from his box. He travels with an armed escort, but there shouldn't be any other security to speak of. you'll get some cover from the construction crews renovating the theatre for the new season. We've also left you a pickup in the cloakroom. In the third act of Tosca, the tenor faces a firing squad. That scene may provide a useful opportunity. It's a straightforward assignment, 47, but the agency's been having some problems in Paris. Use extreme caution.
Here is your jacket, sir. Don't you want the jacket, sir?
No, just needed something from one of the pockets. I'll pick it up later.
Here is beauty like you are not seeing. Are you eyes?
Ouais, les toilettes derrière la scène, elles sont bouchées, alors faut qu'on aille dans les toilettes du hall d'entrée, quoi.
Ouais, c'est vrai, elles sont toujours bouchées.
Il y a quelqu'un qui a bouché le trou dans le mur qu'on avait fait pour voir dans les loges des femmes.
C'est un de ces jours.
Sono pronto. Tieni a mente. Primo colpo. Giù. E rialzarti innanzi che io ti chiami. No, amore. E cadi bene. Come la tosta in teatro. Non ridere.
They are superb. It have been designed by the show celebrating architect Henri Rochefort-Lavache. Propriété privée, monsieur. Fiche de camp. Allez, casse-toi, mon pote. T'as rien à faire ici. And here, you stand in history. History culturelle of the Belgium.
Getting tired of this damn opera house.
Oh, je m'en fous de ce qu'il a fait 20 ans auparavant. Monsieur Davad
Getting tired.
Mais son ami l'ambassadeur a joué la carte politique et maintenant, même plus le congédier.
Courez! Courez pour sauver...
Sono pronto. Tieni a mente. Al primo colpo, giù. Ne rialzarti innanzi ch'io ti chiami. No, amore. E cadi bene. Come la Tosca in teatro. Non ridere. Così. Così. Una commedia, lo so, ma questa angoscia eterna appare. Ecco, presto l'orrore.
Je ne crois pas que vous devriez...
Oh!
Hey! Hey, ça va? Tu vas bien?
Propriété privée, mon vieux. Fiche le camp.
Au secours! Au secours!
Ah!
Dieu merci que ce n'est qu'un décor. Ça devrait exploser.
Mon Dieu! Qu'est-ce qui... Oh!
Le journal télévisé américain.
You think that was 47 too?
We knew it was. We were so confident we set up an international task force to hunt him down and destroy him.
Even assuming this guy exists, he's still just an assassin. What's the big deal?
The big deal? He's the perfect clone. His DNA is a how-to manual for any cloning lab in the world. With Mr. 47 in their clutches, there'd be nothing to stop a rogue state from building an entire platoon of 47s. A whole army.
These public statements you've been making against cloning, is this what it's all about?
Of course.
But surely you can't oppose all the uses of cloning. The medical advances, the possible curing of...
Medicine won't do us much good if we're all the slaves of some clone army dictatorship, will it?
Off the record, Jack. You're not serious.
You have no idea how serious. That's why we had to eliminate 47. Having him on the loose was just too dangerous.
Why not go after whoever created him?
Oh, we did. But whenever we got too close, our agents got killed.
By 47?
See for yourself.
$11:45.
I'm sorry we have to meet like this.
It's dangerous to meet in person. You're normally more prudent. What's going on?
Looks like we've got a mole at the agency. Here's your briefing.
Thanks. I'll read it later.
How's that wound healing?
Fine. Are we done here?
One thing. We haven't been able to get a positive ID on the target. There's a government agent in there already, though we think he knows. The price for his knowledge is getting him out alive.
And that raises my price.
Already factored in. Take this.
Designer poisons?
The clinic only lets clients out when they're fully recovered or dead. The injection puts its victim into a hibernatory state. Apply the antidote on the lips to revive them.
What if this agent's already dead?
I trust you, 47. The money's been transferred to your account. It's good to have you back, 47. I'm glad to hear you're fully recovered. Your next assignment's in Northern California. 3 mobsters have been checked into a rehab clinic for alcoholics. One of them plans to turn state's witness as soon as he's discharged. Our client wants to avoid that, but we don't know which of the 3 is the target. An undercover agent placed at the clinic to find out hasn't been heard from in a few days. The clinic will only discharge patients if they're sober or dead. The agent who's in there is apparently being kept drunk for unknown reasons, so you'll have to kill him to get him out, but we need him alive. We're giving you an experimental serum that'll give him the appearance of being dead, along with the antidote to bring him back once you're out. Something's very wrong at this clinic, 47. Keep your eyes open.